Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, where you get your Bitcoin and crypto news in one source. Today, we're going to be looking at the exact date when Bitcoin will moon in 2019. We're also going to be looking at, is one coin is moved off of Coinbase? We're going to be looking at several that could be moving onto the Binance US exchange. And just when you thought I was too good and had too much integrity to use my dog for clout, here he is. This is Miko, and he's a good boy. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, guys. So here we go. We're going to look at bitboycrypto.com for our news stories. As always, if you're interested in checking out our contest we have right now, like, comment, and subscribe. That information is below me. So here we go. We got the market cap coming at $303.5 billion. Bitcoin dominance 69.8%. Bitcoin is up 2% to $11,860. Biggest winners of the day, Wixlar. Everybody loves Wixlar. Never even heard of it. Crypto.com chain, Hollow. That's probably on the heels of some news we'll talk about later regarding Binance, Ren, and Clipper Coin. Biggest losers of the day, my beloved IOST is down today after a huge pump. Engine Coin, Icon, PundiX, and Theta. So here we go, guys. Let's move on over to the news. Like I said, you can find all these stories on bitboycrypto.com. We broke a story today. We were the first one to have a story. So here we go. Everybody wants to know, what is the date? When is Bitcoin going to moon? And I've got the date for you. It is October 31st of 2019. Halloween this year. There's something absolutely huge that will be happening, or is likely to happen anyway. So let me explain it to you. So this is involving Brexit. So Brexit is Britain's exit from the European Union. Now, Theresa May, former Prime Minister, had 3 different times she put forth a deal to try to make the removal from the European Union a lot easier on everyone involved, including on the European Union and on the UK as well. Well, it got voted down 3 times. So the wording of a no deal Brexit started being thrown around. Now, in the May elections, there were more parliament members voted in than any other party the Brexit party was running on a no deal Brexit platform. So the people of England, the people of the UK, they wanted this, obviously, or they wouldn't have voted all of those people in. So the deadline for the no deal Brexit is October 31st, and Prime Minister Boris Johnson, people say he looks kind of like Donald Trump. There's his haircut. People are making fun of his Donald Trump haircut. But basically, he said, we're going to pull out. And they've had all these months to get a deal. He says October 31st is the day. They're not going to file an extension. They are just going to move. Now, what is that going to do? That is going to cause a lot of chaos in the European Union that's already kind of shaky, a lot of unsteadiness and unstableness in that area. So when they pull out, that's immediately $3 billion out of the European Union budget that's poof, gone. Okay, we've seen what the US-China trade war has done to the price of Bitcoin. There's no doubt there's a correlation. There's a devaluing of the currency that's going on, of fiat currency, while Bitcoin is going up. Stocks are plunging because stocks plunge when there's global uncertainty. Even just the fears of a no-deal Brexit have been making people nervous and making people think that that also has been why the price of Bitcoin is going up. It at least is factored in. So if this happens, if this no deal, which I believe is likely, if you read all the rhetoric, listen to the Prime Minister, listen to that party, the Brexit party, you would know they want to do this. They want to pull out. They want to say, you know what? We're done. There's going to be some complications for the UK, but Boris Johnson set aside $2 billion to kind of ease the burden of them moving away. Now, this is going to have a huge effect on tariffs, on imports, a lot of uncertainty. And as we see more people talking about Bitcoin being the safest hedge for assets, it stands to reason that this event alone, if it occurs, which I believe is likely to happen, could send Bitcoin to unprecedented prices that we've never seen before. Yes, that means going past all-time highs, and that goes on the trajectory with what a lot of people think Tim Draper says by 2023, there's going to be a $250,000 Bitcoin. There's all kind of predictions out there. I've been on record saying I believe in a $330,000 Bitcoin by the end of 2022. And I think we are going to get there. And this no deal Brexit is going to be the vehicle that probably gets us going on a parabolic run, especially if the US-China trade war has not been sorted out before that. So a lot of countries in Europe have already been reporting, like Germany, lower than expected GDP numbers. So when you factor all this in, we could be heading towards the perfect storm for a six-figure Bitcoin sooner than you think. So, all right, guys, let's move on from this story. Obviously, that's the biggest news. Everybody wants to know what the price is, where we're going. That's where I think we're going. Zcash removed from the Coinbase. Did I just say the Coinbase? From the Coinbase. From Coinbase in the United Kingdom. A lot of UK stories. We recently reported that the tax authority in the UK, I can't remember what it's called, but they actually just sent letters to Coinbase, eToro, and CEX.io to ask them for customer information. So I don't think that this is a coincidence. This was the email obtained exclusively by BitBoy Crypto from one of the Bit Squad members. This is the email itself. This is the body of the email. Removing Zcash from Coinbase in the UK will be removed Monday, August 26th. You have until then to move it out or trade it for another crypto on Coinbase, or it will get liquidated into, Great Britain pounds, I think is what GBP stands for. It will be liquidated into the pound. That's the long and the short of it. So Zcash is getting removed. So it's probably not a coincidence that Coinbase just got this letter recently, and now a privacy coin is being removed. Told you guys for a long time, be careful about privacy coins. I know people love them, but regulation is going to come hard after those untraceable assets. So if you have or you own privacy coins, you better make sure they're not on an exchange and they're somewhere very safe. Little tip for you guys. All right, guys, here we go. Emoji, everybody's favorite airdrop is coming. So Emoji, which the ticker is LOL, but I'm not laughing, and it's not a joke, but it's still kind of funny. They're going to hold an IEO with Huobi. Now, if you live outside the United States, or even in some states, I believe, in the United States, and you want to check out this IEO, I have a Huobi link down at the bottom of or at the top of the video description for you guys. You guys can go there, sign up for Huobi, and you also support the channel. But they are having an IEO. And what that is, initial exchange offering, it means that Huobi's kind of vetted this project a little bit. Now, Emoji is an IRC20. It is an IOST token. And because of that, IOST voters who vote with their IOST either through their mainnet account or through Token Pocket, which still uses your mainnet account, or through an exchange or a staking pool, you are going to get LOL dropped all LOL over you, okay? So you're going to get a lot of, the snapshot is going to be on August 13th, so make sure that you have your IOST staked and voted before August 13th at 13 UTC. I have no idea what time that is. But I'm going to have it, before that. Mine's already staked, yada, yada, yada. But what is Emoji? It is going to be a coin or a token that's going to be focused on banking the unbanked, right? We hear it all the time. Their primary focus is going to be Latin America and other places where people can't really reach to a national bank or a centralized bank because of where they live. So this is the 5th IEO on Huobi's Prime platform, which is basically the equivalent to their Binance Launchpad that they do IEOs on. People are really excited about this. Really cool video yesterday, guys, from Altcoin Daily. I was so happy to meet those guys. I hadn't even really watched their channel a lot in the past, but I went to San Francisco. Tron invited me out there. They were out there too. Got to hang out with Aaron and Austin, the guys who run the channel, and man, they are really cool dudes, and they make some really good videos. So definitely subscribe to their channel. Don't leave my channel and go watch them all the time. Please stay here too. But definitely a channel you probably want to check out. They made a really cool video about Kevin OLeary. We talked about it the other day on the channel about how Kevin OLeary was basically scolding Pomp for owning too much Bitcoin. And now it comes out that in 2013, there was an interview with him on a Canadian station where he was saying he was considering putting 2 to 3% of his portfolio in Bitcoin, and he understood it very well. If you listen to his description of what Bitcoin is and what it's going to become in the future, he nailed it. He knew it. And yet, for whatever reason, today on CNBC, and by today I mean this modern year, 2019, he's playing dumb. And it brings up the question, why are these people lying to us? We all know that there's manipulation in the markets, but we assume it has to do with price. Is it also manipulation by the media, by whales such as Kevin O'Leary to try to get people to stay out of Bitcoin so they can accumulate it? When you look at the evidence of how dumb he acts today compared to 2013, definitely something can be said for that. Or either he's just playing a character on TV, one or the other. But the long and the short of it is, this video is good. I definitely suggest you guys go check it out. All right, guys, finally, we have now the list. The Binance US exchange is exploring to put on their platform. Now, this is very huge for American exchanges. So here we go. We have the exact list. They listed it via their blog today. We're going to look at the image actually, and then we'll look at some reaction to this. So here we go. Binance is going to be looking at, believe it or not, Bitcoin is on the list. Bitcoin made the list, guys. So here we go. Cardano, Cosmos, Basic Attention Token, Bitcoin Cash, Binance Coin, Bitcoin, Dash, EOS, Ethereum Classic. It's kind of surprising, I think. Ethereum, Holochain, IOTA, Chainlink, Loom Network, Litecoin, Decentraland, Nano, Neo, Paxos, Augur, Ravencoin, True USD, Gemini Coin, Tether, VeChain, Waves, Stellar Lumens, XRP, Zilliqa, and ZRX. So those are the coins that they are looking. Now, there was a lot of reaction coming in. We'll look at what Omar said. You may know him as Crypto from YouTube. He says, I've got to admit, Binance US is doing its homework, as most of the tokens they're considering listing are solid. In my opinion, this seems like an upgrade for Binance in terms of maturity. Less people are likely to lose money because of shady alts, and that is huge for America because if a lot of people start losing money on this exchange, who knows? The SEC may shut them down. So this course coming right after the Binance hack news, in which we found out Binance was holding stuff back from the hack that occurred in May. So when that happened, we saw the price of Binance Coin go up, and we couldn't figure out why. So the reason is, in anticipation of this announcement, as you guys know, everybody knows before we know. So all of the major players knew this was coming, probably led to a Binance Coin pump, and that's why, even though there was news of a huge hack, a KYC hack, a lot of bad publicity for Binance Coin, for Binance, the Binance Coin actually went up. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out bitboycrypto.com. BitBoy out.